Hey everybody, this is Chris on UNEDUCATED Network. This is UNEDUCATED Hero Talk. Today we're going to be giving you a recap and a breakthrough of Fox's The Gifted and Gotham. Man, they were both real good episodes. Real good episodes. We're gonna dig into The Gifted real quick. On the Gifted, you still was dealing with the aftermath of Blink. Still struggling with controlling her power. Now she wasn't creating portals or anything, but she couldn't open up portals neither. So Thunderbird was trying to work with her one-on-one, actually train her to so she was able to use the ability. But you had his girlfriend on side, Dreamer. She had an idea of putting thoughts in her. Now Thunderbird told her, like, remember what happened last time. Remember what happened to several mutants, which I guess apparently whatever memories you put them in before had bad consequences. So then you deal with the Strucker family. She wants to the mother, she wants to leave because she thinks that she can actually do some good. She thinks she can get some help from her brother because he has connections in the government and everything. So she thinks, hey, I can go to my brother, he can reach out to them, and I can help. I can help the whole underground. She thinks she can actually help. Now you have Marcos and them telling them, they're not gonna be able to help. No matter what happens, they're not gonna help. They're trying to advise her not to. And so she tries to go sneak off at night. Now, when she sneaks off, of course, the kids wake up. They say, hey, Mom, if you're going, we're going. We're not going to leave you behind. So they end up going separate behind the stuff. Now, you go on to deal with, you have to deal with the father. Now, the father, he works something out with Sentinel Services where, he's going to turn in the underground, find out Marcos, find out what the, where the hideout is, and have his family protection. Guarantee that they're going to release his family and everything like that. So they had the idea of him going back into the bar because he realized the bartender actually had the whole setup with Marcos. So his whole idea was he's gonna go undercover the bartender, and infiltrate them and actually find out what's underground with them. He does that, and the bartender ends up setting him up with him hiding out with another family until they actually can move. Now, while he's there, he actually gets a bond with a mother with ability who can actually innocent ability too can actually take the pain away from you. So so he starts to create a bond with her because him and the daughter was actually daughter was a mutant too, I think, as well. And just realizing, should he actually trade his family in for their family? So I'm betting he was contemplating that and everything. So to go back with the mother and stuff like that. Now now she's there trying to convince her brother to help her and stuff like that. And he's telling her, it's a big, they're looking for you, and I'm breaking the law for just letting you be in the house. So he was all naive to even help him, saying that he could barely help. He said, hey, I can give you money. That's all I can do. There's nothing else I can do for you. You can stay here one night, and after that, you got to leave. Now, while they're there, the kids, they're talking with their cousin. The cousin thinks it's all cute that the brother in them is all that the cousin in them is a mutant. So they say, hey, can you use your ability? Just use his ability for us. So he destroys. The son destroys. Ends up destroying. What did he destroy? It was like a medal, not a medal, but a statue of, like, he probably won like first place in football or something like that. Track or something like that. It was a statue, so he ended up actually destroying it. So when he destroyed it, I guess his cousin actually taped it, taped Andy actually destroying it, and put it on the internet, and not on the internet, but sent it to his friend. His friend told his sorry about that, but his friend told everybody, and I guess, and his dad and them like that. So they rounded people up in the neighborhood, and actually went to go drive him out the neighborhood, and probably went to go turn him in. Not probably went to go turn him in because I forgot how much it was. I think it was like maybe like $100,000 or $300,000 reward on the head. So they were trying to turn him in for that money. And while they're doing that, now you see Andy. Now before we get there, before that, Andy wants to trying to figure out how he's gonna get money. He has the idea, hey, let's just go in this bank and let's rob the bank, use our power, and we can easily get the money like that. And then his mom and sister was like, no, we can't do that. And he ends up just destroying all these parking meters, and he ended up getting the change from there. But even in the house, he when he starts seeing the people coming, the townspeople coming there, he's like, hey, we need to just go out there and fight them. We can easily take them. And then, but you have Marcos and Thunderbird. They end up tracking them down, finding them where they were, and they were saying, well, we can't go out there because we do that, then innocent people can get hurt. So you can sort of see Andy. He sort of seemed like he's tinkering, like he's switching where he easily could join the Brotherhood. Like you can see sort of a Magneto in him, like getting the ideas like, hey, they want to keep trying to hurt us. Let's hurt them back. Let's use our abilities against them. So you can see that growing. I don't know if they're gonna try to go down that route. Maybe they will, because you know what, the actor, the boy that plays Andy, he played in a couple other things I've seen him in, and he's a good actor. So I could easily see them putting him in a movie, put him in one of the X-Men movies and stuff like that. So I want to be that wouldn't shock me, and that wouldn't surprise me because they are in the same universe. So I'm excited about seeing where they're going to go down that route. But Andy goes out there, he he busts down the door, pushes the people out and stuff, and they end up fighting their way out. Now, why they fighting their way out? They the people get in their car, they hunting them down, and they're trying to find them. Now, they follow them and they try to track them down. They shoot at them, stuff like that. Now they driving, which I don't know why they have the idea of just driving to their hideout, but they say, hey, we're driving to the hideout. We're gonna have to get ready to find them because we can't take them to the hideout. Why they went to the hideout, I don't know. That's one of the only problems I really had about that episode. Is I didn't understand that part. But while they was going to their hideout, they called Thunderbird called Dreamer, his girlfriend, and said, "Hey, we're out of we're out of ideas. We're gonna have to fight here soon." So she goes ahead and talks to Blink and says, "Hey, can you open this portal?" And she's like, "I still can, I still can." Now she puts a thought in her, one of her old memories of her and Thunderbird actually hooking up, and so by her doing that, now you have Blink falling, who now already in love with Thunderbird just cause that memory. So somehow she opens, she gets out of that funk she was in, and she opens up a big enough portal where the whole car can drive through, and they put them up away from away from there. So they disappear, where the people had no clue where they went. So she saved the day, but by doing that, now she created a love triangle between her, Thunderbird, and Dreamer. Between Dreamer, Blink, and Thunderbird. So she opened up a whole can of worms that now she can't close because I don't think she's able to take the memories back that she's put in. So we're gonna see where that goes, and now you're gonna see, because to be honest, they have more chemistry, more of a chemistry, I think, Blink and Thunderbird, if you ask me. So I wouldn't be surprised if it backfires on her and he ends up leaving her for her. So that part is getting real good. Now to go back with the dad, now with the Strucker dad. Now he's there. He's about to turn him in, but he's getting guilty. He's getting guilty conscious because he knows that he can't turn his family in because they're innocent, just like his family. So he hops out the car because they had a tracker on his leg, so they was following him the whole time. When they hopped out the car, now the driver, the bartender ability, he can go invisible. I guess anything he touched can go invisible. So he turned the whole car invisible, and signal services couldn't track him, couldn't see him, or anything like that. So he was gone, and they came out and said, "Hey, you supposed to work for us. You reneged on your deal," and they hauled him off, and they actually imprisoned him. Now, to go off on I forgot her name. Let's just say Marcus's girl, future baby mama. Marcus is a girl. She tried to break out of prison. She used her ability enough where it looked like she was like bleeding out the nose. It looked like she was like on the brink of death, but she used her ability to bust open the door. But by doing that, she was unconscious, and they still got her and found her anyway. But they try to work a deal with her. Hey, you give us the underground, and we'll go ahead and we'll let you spend time with your family. We'll let you spend time. We'll go ahead and let you have visitation with your family, but you're still gonna be a prisoner. And she was like, well, I'm still gonna be a prisoner. I'm not gonna do that. So they end up taking her to a harder facility. End up meeting up with the Strucker dad. So that's how they wrapped it up with them. Now to go on with Andy and them, they ended up escaping that, but now they're still dealing with the consequences of, Andy still looking like he might be going down that road of, hey, maybe it seems like he might want to join the Brotherhood, and you also have, the mom realizing, the brother reached out and said, hey, I'm sorry that I should have helped you. So it's getting real good. I think I hit on all the main important things. Marcos is still trying to work and find his girl, but the dad is captured. No, I missed a big important thing. Now by doing that, they by dealing with the townspeople, the dad, the mom actually got with her brother, and they got a connection. Find out that they was holding her husband in a secret facility, and I'm guessing next episode or the episode after that, they're gonna all go to the facility, save the husband, and save the girl at the same time. Probably the next episode because I haven't got to see the next week. Little trailers for next week. So it was a real good episode. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Man. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into we're gonna go ahead and get in Gotham. Gotham was real good, man. Gotham was really good. And you know what? I might have to do a whole nother thing just because it's getting I'm gonna have to do something real quick, but I'm gonna just have to do another episode because there was a lot in Gotham. I can try to touch upon it real quick, and if I have to do another one, I can do another one. Man, Gotham started off with a lot. It started off with showing Butch, and they revealed his real name. You know, it wasn't Butch or anything like that. His real name was actually Solomon Grundy. Not Solomon Grundy, not his real name, but his real name. Oh, I forgot his name, but he would end up becoming Solomon Grundy. And if you already know who that is, that's a big villain of Batman's, and actually he has actually encounters with Superman as well too. So I like how they bringing everybody back from the old from all the old seasons. So I like how they doing that. But out of all the Solomon Grundys that they had on Arrow, they had on Smallville, they had on all the different shows, I think this has the best vibe and feel to Solomon Grundy because they have him down, you know, his acting, his pattern down pat, just like Solomon Grundy. I like how they showed him how he got the name Solomon Grundy, how he just woke up and you heard him playing it in the background, you know, born on Monday, you know, they just playing the same little thing that you always know that stuck with his origin story. You go with Bruce, he finds out he comes up with the idea and realizes that hey, the knife that they was all fighting over Ra's al Ghul, this knife will be the knife that can destroy, the only thing that can destroy Ra's al Ghul. So now he's contemplating, hey, I gotta find Ra's al Ghul and actually hunt him down and kill him. But you know, Alfred he talks to him and say, hey, you know, you can't go down that road. Once you kill somebody, you can't go back. So he said, you gotta remember your promise. So by doing that, you know, that shows you where Batman got the whole tantra of it. He never kills, he never kills. But they say they got him locked up anyway, so it's gonna be all good. So come to find out that he's gonna be released because he's you know, they're gonna have him what's the word I'm looking for when you high royal from a different country and forgot the name, but basically they can't arrest you for anything, any crime he did. Even though you could be murdered, anything, you know, they can't arrest you for anything like that. So forgot the name of it. It's so easy, so on the tip of my tongue, but we gonna get you know what I'm talking about. So they knew they was gonna release him. So Bruce was gonna have that. He went home, got the knife, suited up. You know, he's like, we gonna break into prison. We have to do what I gotta do. Now Alfred goes and try to go tell Jim Gordon, say, hey, Bruce is going in there, and I think he's gonna try to kill Ra's al Ghul. You know, because he has the knife and he has the idea of this the only way he can kill him. Can you help me? You can berate me after that. So they go ahead and goes into the Gotham. Is it the asylum they have him? Not the asylum, but they got him in the prison ward. So they go ahead and try to find out where Bruce is. Now before they can find Bruce, Bruce finds Ra's al Ghul, and he's this close to actually stabbing him, but he couldn't. He actually took out the knife, but then he put it back in the shield, and whatever you want to call it. He put it back in there, and he's about to walk away. Ra's al Ghul woke up. He said, "You weak boy. You know, you're still not." And he picked him up, so he's still not ready. And then easily knocked him down. And then the guards came in, and then Bruce ran back and said, "Hey, get on, Bruce Wayne." He thought he was all safe, thought he was all good, but he said, Ra's al Ghul said, "Okay, get him." So then he finds out that hey, Ra's al Ghul men is all through this prison. He has no chance. So they knock him out. They bring him down in the dungeon. You know, Ra's al Ghul wakes him up and said, "Hey, you know, I had a vision when I was dunked in the originally in the Lazarus pit, all them thousands of years ago, that you was gonna be the one to actually end my life." So I'm feeling a little bit bad for Ra's al Ghul because he's been waiting for Bruce to be the one to kill him. He's been waiting to leave his word. He's been too long, and he told Bruce, "You're my heir." So he's letting Bruce know that you're the only one that can take me out of this world, and I've been waiting for you. So this is his whole game plan, his whole goal. Now he tells him, he says, hey, if you don't kill me, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna let you get married, I'm gonna let you have kids. I'm gonna let you love people, but once you forget about me, that's when I'm gonna kill you. That's when all that pain you felt about your mom and dad, I'm gonna re-put that about you. I'm gonna take everybody in this world you love out of it. So in the heat of the moment, he stabs him with the knife, and then you just see his body just decay away. And right when he does that, then you see Jim and you see Alfred. They find him, and then they come to realization that Bruce is not gonna be the same because he just killed a man. Now to go to Solomon Grundy, like I said, they got him down pat. I like how they got him acting. You see him with his strength. You see him. You see like when he first wakes up and stuff like that. He runs to town people, and he has a little altercation with them. He knocks them out. He puts on this little suit. What I like about the suit is like he's looking just like Solomon Grundy. So just like he does in the comic books and everything like that. Um, then he runs into the Riddler. Well, the Riddler before try to break into the drugstore, try to find something to help him get his not memory back because he got all his memory, but just his smarts, his brains back. But couldn't find nothing. Actually runs out and after getting stabbed in the hand. Now when he runs out, he is running Solomon Grundy, and now he knows him as Butch. He says Butch Solomon. He's like, Grundy, like like I say, he talks like Solomon Grundy. So he's like, Grundy, stuff like that. Grabs him, knocks him out. When he comes back up to, he twists in the way like, yeah, I knew you and stuff like that. He was still scared of Grundy, trying to run away from him like that, but he ended up having like this little hot dog stand, try to offer him a hot dog. Now it was two things that he got from it. Oh, it was nice because they offered him a hot dog. That's what he's talking to him. But no, you seen blood on it, so he started figuring, like, hey, he got strength because he just killed a dude, and he got he got balls with it. He killed a dude in daylight and don't care for nothing. So now you have this other town group of people. It's about like six of them, seven of them. Same ones that he ran to earlier, that he beat up and killed earlier. Now you have this friend trying to get revenge. Their friend trying to get revenge. Now while they're there, man, he's just taking them out. They end up setting his hand. His hand had been on fire. Now they all running off. Now really was trying to run off from him the whole get go, but he ends up getting the water and throwing on his hand, putting his hand on the fire. Riddler realizing that, hey, this man got power, this man got strength. I can manipulate him and twist it. And he tells him, hey, I've been your friend the whole time, but Barbara and them, they've been the one that's been hurting me, that's been hurting me and hurting you and stuff. So now he's gonna twist it in a way. He's basically gonna get him to be his henchman and work for him, so he can get back his brains and stuff like that. Because said money is the only way I can do that. So I like how they're going down that road, man. It's getting real good with that. Oh man. Then they going into to start getting money. They're trying to put him basically in a fight club, And who's running the fight club? All of a sudden, they haven't showed her. You haven't seen her in a while, stuff like that. It's Lee Tompkins. So you starting to see Jim's exes popping back up, and they're both crazy. Remember last season she had a serum, but now she's back to normal. But she's still down that bad road. So you see both. So now you have a love triangle on this one about to happen again in both shows. I know they're both different shows. One's DC and one's Marvel. But man, Fox is doing a good job with the shows they pick, the hero shows they pick, and the script they're doing. Oh man, let me know what show you like better, Gotham or The Gifted, or if you can't really rate them because they're different, different labels or whatever. But man, I like them both. Let me see. Am I missing anything from Gotham? I think I highlighted both of them. Bruce after killing Ra's al Ghul, he feels that he's not ready to be a hero for the city because he wanted to be the light, the knight in shining armor, so that he feel like he can't do that now since he did that. But Alfred still talks to me. Once you're ready, the suit's still here. But that's why I'm thinking he's gonna get the idea of being the Dark Knight. He's a knight, but he did some dark stuff, in his past. So it's Gotham's getting real good, man. I think I hit up on all the important things on Gotham and Gifted. Man, let me know which show was your favorite. But man, thank y'all for listening, and y'all have a good one.